Hi everyone, Reynold Adolph here, and welcome to AI Unboxed, Microsoft Edition, a new series about all things AI by Microsoft. In this episode, our focus is on GitHub Copilot. And before you get ahead of me, Copilot for coding, right? Yes, but no. I'm here to talk about the Copilot ecosystem, and coding is just part of its services. So let's start by turning our attention to VS Code. GitHub Copilot made its major impact here, providing suggestions for code, entire functions, or even documentation comments based on the context of existing code. It significantly accelerates the development process and helps in learning new programming languages and frameworks, especially with the introduction of chat in VS Code, where you can actually communicate with it like ChatGPT. So I do hope that AI doesn't get to the point where it actually has feelings, because I could see ChatGPT feeling some type of way about Copilot and chat. But with the success of Copilot in VS Code, it wasn't long before it debuted for Visual Studio. Microsoft integrated Copilot functionality into its more full-fledged feature IDE, Visual Studio, thereby expanding its reach to a broader spectrum of developers working on larger and more complex projects across languages and platforms. And yes, many are still using Visual Studio and has been for years, way before Visual Studio Code. So have respect for your elder IDEs that's still in the game. So what else besides a code editor and IDE that Copilot can be used for? Enter GitHub Codespaces. Given that Codespaces is a cloud-based development environment, the integration of Copilot here allows developers to get AI-powered code assistance directly in the cloud, facilitating collaborating, coding, and project development without the need for local setups. So frankly, if a minimalist becomes a developer, I could see them falling in love with Codespaces to minimize hardware and Copilot to minimize work, so long as they don't have one of those managers that equates lots of lines of code to hard work. As if less code that works is worse? What? Those managers exist. Next up is MS365, which Copilot is also available for. That's right, Copilot has been extended into productivity products like Microsoft Teams and MS365, although under different branding and functionalities focused on collaboration and productivity. For instance, in MS365, AI features similar to Copilot's philosophy help in drafting emails, creating content, and summarizing documents. In Microsoft Teams, AI enhancements aim to facilitate meeting summaries, action item tracking, and more efficient communication. It's as if Copilot is like, look, I'm kind of bored with this coding. Why don't I help you with your emails? I like spreadsheets too. You don't think I'd help you with that? I help people in the cloud running servers. You don't think I could fix that little equal sum formula? But it doesn't end there. Next up is Copilot for Business, which is an extension of Copilot, but tailored for enterprise use, with features and policies designed to fit into various business environments. It can integrate with enterprise-grade software development tools and workflows, offering customized suggestions and learning from the specific code bases it's exposed to. So it's kind of like no business gets left behind. You get a Copilot assistant. You get a Copilot assistant. You get a Copilot assistant. Except it's not free. So in closing, we can see Copilot in all its variations in its ecosystem serves to enhance productivity, providing suggestions, automating repetitive tasks, offering insights. For developers, it means faster coding and learning, right? For office workers, it translates into quicker document drafting and data analysis. And for teams, it offers streamlined communication and project management. All in all, the Copilot ecosystem isn't getting any smaller, but in a fantastic way. Before leaving, folks, I want to turn our attention to our final segment where we ask ChatGPT to write a poem based on the topic of our episode. And yes, ChatGPT can write poems, but believe it or not, as complicated of tasks that it can do, of all the things you could ask, it cannot write a poem that doesn't rhyme. It only writes poems that rhyme. I specifically asked it, write me a poem, make sure it doesn't rhyme. Completely ignored me. And I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about here. Write a poem that doesn't rhyme about GitHub Copilot's ecosystem, like MS365, Copilot Chat, Teams, Codespaces, etc. All right, enter. I put it in caps. Maybe it'll listen. All right, quick poem here. In a realm where bits and bytes entwine lies GitHub Copilot's vast design. Right there. You see? Actually, you know what? Let's try this one more time. I'll copy exactly what my last command was. And let's try it with ChatGPT 4. In the vast expanse of the digital cosmos, oh, look at this, hold up. A network pulses GitHub, a hub of ceaseless activity. Look at that, folks. Well, there you go, it's not rhyming. Very good. Well, so I guess that's it. You just need to upgrade to 4 if you want a poem that does not rhyme. All right, folks, that's it for today. Thanks so much for joining. Don't forget, if you got some value out of this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Otherwise, I will see you in the next one.